Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with another episode of Olympia Soiree, continuing Koroba's route. Where are we at? Chapter 5? On the next chapter, Paper Roses. Last episode, we got to learn a little bit more about Koroba. We got to enter his lab. And yeah, got to see more of his reasons in trying to develop a cure or like some sort of preventative for Haku to like save people of all color classes, including people of the blue, like Aohito's poor mother. Oh yeah, kind of like a pseudo date with Koroba as well. Although Byakuya ran off because she got flustered. It's like opposite of Tokisada. Instead of the guy getting flustered out, now it's Byakuya's turn to get flustered. Alright, anywho, let's begin. Looks like Byakuya is at the Sundial Plaza again. Just hoping she'll bump into her husband. What to do the next day? I was in a strange sort of predicament. He's rooting for me, so I want to deliver as many letters as possible. But to deliver the letters, I need to first get them checked at the Kodawari. Which means I'll probably find Koroba there. Oh no. They'll think about his chesties. Yep, at the beach. If you don't know anything about a man's body, you'll be in trouble when it comes for intercourse. Well, maybe the doctor can teach you. Ah! I quickly covered my mouth to stifle my scream. You! Get out of my head! Yeah, you yell at your brain, that'll work. I desperately tried to shake off the thought. I don't want to see Koroba right now. You're gonna lose your cool. But I do need to get my letters delivered. I mean, it was a job I chose to do after all. Well, maybe he'll be asleep. He does have weird hours. In my hand was my handkerchief. And it wasn't to wipe my sweat or tears with. Ugh. Is why I'm trying to find the cure myself. It was shocking to see a man's bare chest like that. It's like, oh, think about his research. Oh, chest. But the words he said back at the laboratory left an even stronger impression. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's working he's working to save lives for like all the islanders. I'm thinking too much, that's for sure. I have to stay calm or I won't be able to look at him with a straight face. I tighten my grip on my handkerchief when... Who dis? Oh, it's Nagusa. Hi. Lady Olympia, you look rather flushed. Do you perhaps have a fever? Stay away from me. I don't trust you or your friend. Huh? Trying to pull the moves on us. He wasn't this bold before, but maybe because Tokisada was involved and like he didn't want to get in the middle of that. It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Nagusa of the Jade. Excuse me for my sudden approach, but I've been wanting to speak with you. He's the person who helped at the accident. I don't buy it. I feel like it was a stage thing to make him look better. Now that I had a better look, I could see why the women before were swooning over him. His hair was silky green, and his elegant attire was in perfect order. His eyes were gentle, yet bore a strong light of confidence. It's a pleasure. Please do not be alarmed. I only wanted to introduce myself to you today. I gave a small smile in response. Just don't be involved in any kidnappings, please. I have attended each of your performances for some time now, to watch as you herald the dawn. Of course, yesterday's as well. Your dances are so exquisite and solemn. I can feel your heartfelt prayers. That's right. You recently celebrated your 18th birthday. My very best wishes to you. Thank you very much. I heard you finally decided to search for your husband. Well, yeah, she is. You probably heard that from Canon. I am certain every man on this island would love to take your hand in marriage. Of course, I am no exception. Like, words, exception. Drink some water. He's, yeah, he's a little pushy this route. Yeah, he didn't even, like, he barely spoke to me before. And you think he would have, what? You would have, like, a better chance with Tokisada. Because, like, Tokisada, like, very much lacked confidence, and, like, this guy is just brimming with it. I noticed something. He was speaking of marriage, yet I didn't feel a thing. I ran away before when Canon spoke to me because I wasn't sure what to do. But now, I don't feel the same way because... yeah, you already have someone you like. Well, see ya. I've got a date. Date with destiny. Go away. You have nothing to do with this. No, he does. He's in your head for a reason. Naturally, I do not expect to be able to win your heart without so much as an endeavor at romance. Alright, well, he's going through dating. Dating is okay. Kidnapping is not. Tell that to Canon. If you would oblige me, perhaps we can begin by being friends. I've watched your performances for years, but from your perspective, I must appear to be nothing more than a stranger. It is my sincere wish to have you know me in turn, and perhaps take an interest in me. What do I do? I guess being friends would be alright. That's the way Tokisada took. He's like, well, let's just be friends at first, and then they grew to like each other. But I don't trust this guy. from the get-go. I mean, we have like a past knowledge. But yeah. Do not like him. Not to mention, I haven't even decided on a husband in any way. I mean, this would be a way to date around. Which is why I'm trying to find the cure myself. Why does it keep appearing? Because he's the one you want to go out with. Oh, Byakuya is so naive. Alright, well, our choices. Alright, we gotta turn him down. I'm very sorry, but... I'm very sorry, but... Not even as friends. Wow, yeah, not even friend zone, not even anything. Don't even give a shred of a chance. He looked at me with sad eyes. Even if I don't end up becoming your husband, I'm confident I can be a very good friend to you. The more friendships one has, the more enriching life can be. Well, I suppose so. He has a point. Of course. Of course we can be friends. Now that would be great. If you didn't have an ulterior motive. Thank you very much. I'm honored to be considered a friend of yours. Here, this is for me as a token of my appreciation. He took something out from the pocket of his coat. Oh, these are the paper roses. They're from Nagusa. I like how there's a jade one and an orange one from your boyfriend Canon, I suppose. How lovely. They were intricately folded paper roses. I couldn't take my eyes off them. I'd never seen anything so elaborate before. I like how right away it's just like, ooh. Like, just all those, like, suspicious music before, and now it's like, ooh, shiny thing. Alright, simple creatures we are. Did you know that folding paper is a tradition in the Jade class? This Chiogami paper has been infused with rose essence. We plan to prepare these for sale shortly. Alright, well, you're also very handy with your hands. I was hoping you would take these and let me know later how you like them. Can I really have these? But he is asking for my opinion and it'd be rude to refuse now. Thank you very much. I will. Now then, I have disturbed you enough for today. I look forward to hearing your impressions soon. Okay, well, he's being kind of nice. He's not like trying to push our boundary too much. Like, he kind of gets, like, we're not like too into him, so it's like he's backing off. Like, I'll try again maybe later when you're more comfy. He waved his hand with a smile as he headed into his carriage. Friends. I gave the paper roses in my hand a small shake, and a sweet floral aroma wafted through the air. Am I being careless, accepting something from a stranger I met a moment ago? Maybe. Do they have drugs in them? We have to be careful of drugs. I don't have the luxury of time, and I doubt that the son of the Jade Leader is a bad person. I heard you finally decided to search for your husband. Husband. I mumbled the word quietly to myself, but all I could imagine... But I couldn't imagine being married to Nagusa at all. Yeah, you're not on the box. Yeah. we already wooed the green option, even though he had brown hair, but he was our green love interest. Instead, a certain familiar face came to mind. It can't be. I hurriedly rid myself of the thought. I wrapped the paper rose carefully in my handkerchief and placed them in my bag. Are they gonna, like, be discovered later? And, like, is there gonna be, like, a rumor, like, oh, Olympia is going out with Nagusa. She accepted the paper rose. Well, anyway. I hope I have letters to deliver today. Then again, that would mean I need to go to the Kodawari. You can't avoid that. Ugh. I really need to make up my mind. I dragged myself along the street when... Ugh, Olympia! Kinda! You're okay. Did you get any reply back from Canon? Ah! Not yet. I'll be going to Abyssero today, so I'll let you know as soon as possible. Oh, you don't need to rush, really. Whenever is fine. Whenever. You know, I really appreciate all you've done for me. Thank you. Last time, we really only spoke about me, so I really need to make sure I do right by him. That's right. Did Aohito and Shoujo ask you to deliver letters too? Oh, you know them? Yeah, I made friends with them only recently, but they said they had family on the surface, so I told them about your service. Why, thank you very much. Didn't work out so much for Aohito, but it was then it dawned on me. Kinda sounds like he normally does. Which means Aohito probably didn't tell him that his mother passed away from Aku. I was hoping to speak with Shoujo. Do you know where he lives? Huh? Kinda hesitantly turned to look at Yomotsu Hirasaka. Do you see that large gray structure at the end of the slope? Ah. So Shoujo is... That's the prisoner's dormitory. Where criminals like me live. Shoujo and Aohito live there too. You remember how I told you I work at night? Do you know what I do? No. He works at the, well, he works on the surface, but they only let him out at night, right? To like work on the shrine gate thingy. We're laborers working to build the Amano Miyashira. Huh? We embed the show that have been offered into the pillars to atone for our crimes. So those workers back then were... We have morning and night shifts, so the work keeps going. We usually work the night shift. The other two are sleeping now. I just couldn't sleep, so... Oh. Wouldn't it be sad, like, if he had to handle, like, his lover's show crystal? Although I don't know if they would put an executed... what was she, like, an Otsu into the shrine gate? But yeah, that would break a man. I see. It was another thing I learned about this island. If working on the shrine gate is atonement, at least it was better than being executed. I could still talk to them as long as they were alive. Yeah, but what about the people who didn't make it? I'll let Shoujo know that you are looking for him. Thank you very much. I already forgot where Shoujo is. Shoujo's the guy with the dad in the red district. He like punched the blue guy. But it wasn't Aohito. Don't look at me like that. I actually enjoy the work. Most people don't get a chance to see the sun again once they get sent to Yomi. So being able to go outside is better than nothing. Really? I guess you're right. I tried to smile as brightly as possible. I really need to know more about how things work here. We just know that they're very unfair. Doesn't sound like we're gonna try to cause a revolution in this route, but we're trying to help in other ways. I hope he's sleeping right now. Or even outside having a break. Oh, you're gonna bump into him. You speak of the devil, he's gonna appear. And yet, I wanted him to be there too. Good day, Mr. Director. I have a letter for you to inspect today. Come in. Yeah, you're here today. Not your secretary, not your aide. Pardon the intrusion. It seems you finally learned to walk down the corridor and knock before entering. Instead of running. We were so excited before, and now we're just like more subdued. Thanks to you. Here's a letter addressed to the Blue District. Just a moment. After handing in the letter, I looked over at the door leading to Kuroba's laboratory. I feel like he's in. Maybe he's sleeping. Does he like sense him? Is there a reason you're restless? Not at all. I heard Nagusa of the Jade want to introduce himself to you. Oh, do you have a spy? You know about that? Tatsugi was at the plaza that day and he relayed everything he saw and heard. You don't need to be that diligent, Tatsugi. There are also the rumors of your engagement to consider. Oh, right. Was that a rumor? That was like thinking about being engaged to Nagusa? Is he like trying to make that into a reality? I can assure you those are rumors. Like you said, rumors are far from the truth. Yes, they may indeed be rumors for now. But you will be well served to mind any action that suggests otherwise. You know, like, put yourself in a corner where, like, you have to make it true. You must be referring to the paper roses. Maybe I shouldn't have accepted them after all. It could be seen as... yeah, it's like you accepting his feelings. There's like some sort of weird etiquette there. You have the right to choose your husband freely, but be careful in what you say and do. I'll be careful next time. That's right. Akaza probably knows something about Tanji since he's also from the Red. What is it? I held myself back from continuing. Akaza's busy too. I shouldn't keep relying on him. I'll see what I can do myself first. I'm gonna ask him. Probably the shortest solution is to just ask him. Oh, nothing really. I'll be going now. See you. Is that so? Please be careful. Before making my way out, I looked back one last time at the door to Kuroba's laboratory. He's not waking up now, is he? Were you hoping? I see. You're restless because you wanted to go see Kuroba. I believe you will be up soon. Shall I go and wake him? Oh, I'm being very considerate. Then no. Please let him rest. See you. Would you be up for your friend getting married to Byakuya? Will you be the wingman? He really does have an irregular sleep cycle. I sure hope he doesn't get sick. To the blue district. Oh, to the red district. I wonder if Tanji is around. I'm gonna go bug him again. Accept this letter from your son. After finishing my delivery to the blue district, I decided to make my way to the red. Now, nothing else to do. Even if he doesn't take the letter, I still want to talk to him. As I headed for his house, I saw a familiar face coming my way. Good day, Lord Jigen. Oh, Jigen, here. Ah, looking well as usual. Perhaps on your way to see Tanji. Does everyone know now? You heard about what happened? I did. Unfortunately, he is at work for the day. He will not return until evening. So would you like me to hold on to this? Oh. I guess if that's okay, you can hold on to the letter. If Lord Jigen gives him the letter, I'm sure he'll accept it. Oh, maybe. That might be the solution. Get someone higher up to strong arm him. You accept this or else. You stop causing trouble for Byakuya. But thank you very much. I appreciate the offer, but I think I would rather give him the letter personally. I knew you would say that. I also wish to speak with Tanji, not only because of the letter. And I wanted to relay our conversation to his son and Yomi. It would be best if he actually wrote back, but I know I can't force him to. I guess like any word. Just any news would be better. Do what you think is best. After all, there would be no waves without the blowing winds. Okay, that's a nice analogy. Byakuya just gas bagging here, just waiting for some change to happen. Thank you very much. So many people supported and encouraged me. I thanked him again before leaving the Red District. Back to the Sundial Plaza to wait for my husband. Know what to do about the search for my soulmate. As I walked to my usual bench in the plaza, I sneakily observed the people passing by. I wasn't running away from them like I did before, but no one was approaching me. Handkerchief. I took it out of my bag and held it tightly in my hand. I finally realized now. I don't want just anyone to pick it up. There's only one person. You did it, girl. You got rid of the denial. It's strange. I can do my best when it comes to my performances and the letter deliveries, but I had an important mission as the last remaining white. It was to find my husband within a year. I don't see that Nagusa of the Jade around. I was ashamed of myself for feeling relieved. I let the handkerchief flutter to the ground and nonchalantly made my way to the usual bench. Come on, Kurobo. Please be around. Please pick it up. Is this Kuroba? I'm gonna assume that it is. Lady Olympia, you dropped your handkerchief. Gasp. Why, thank you. Okay, it wasn't him. Darn. Is this Fuso? A gracious elderly man had picked up my handkerchief from the ground. Well, probably not gonna go out with him. He had gentle mulberry-colored eyes. Wait a minute. He's not a possible candidate to become my husband, right? I mean, if he's still got it in him. I was like, he's still viable. I awkwardly accepted the handkerchief, although it could be your grandpa, we don't know. I see you quite often in this plaza nowadays. I heard you've been delivering letters. Why, yes. It started when someone from Yomi asked me to deliver a letter. I'm sure the people are delighted to have such a lovely delivery person. I wish that were true. I remember Tanji and Aohito and tried to put on a smile as quickly as possible. At my age, there is no one to write to or read letters from. Well, everyone from your generation just slowly passing away. No. Do you have any, like, kids or grandkids? There's only one thing left for me to do on this island. To offer my soul to the heavens. I can only hope that time will come soon. That's depressing. The souls of those on the surface, used in death to build the gate for Lord Hiriko. And with the souls of those in Yomi, we can make the sun shine. Which do you suppose is the greater honor? It can't be. If you don't mind, can I write a letter to you? Aw, that's nice. Oh? I've never actually written a letter before, so I'm not very good at it, but I'd like to write one to you. Oh, I was gonna like, if this is Fuso, they haven't like identified him, but I'm gonna like remind him of his like one-night wife. The wife that he met so long ago. That is, if you would let me. You're like receiving a little love letter. Give a little excitement for this old man. Oh, please forgive me. I did not mean to ask anything of you. Please, I had no intention of burdening you. Please accept my apologies. So, you won't accept my letter? Ah, not make him feel bad. I know it's very sudden, but I hope you'll read it. Why, I am honored. Please, it's nothing special. I mean, I'm not sure how well I can write anyway. I have no expectations at all. I am so delighted I will hardly be able to sleep with all this excitement. Ah, where are my manners? My name is Fuso of the Fuchsia. You are Fuso. I mean, he had the mulberry eyes, so I figured. Only so many old men we're acquainted with. Fuso? It's a pleasure to meet you. If it isn't too much trouble, would you be able to meet here around this time tomorrow? Yes, I will be waiting. You need a portrait, Fuso. Alright, nighttime. Oh, evening. I have a pretty flower pattern sheet of paper with a matching envelope and a Castella cake for Daifuku. She's getting so excited to write this old man a letter. What should I write? Oh? If it isn't the cruel Lady Olympia. What? Cruel? Oh, because we ran out. We ran out on like the little pseudo date we have. We just left you bare-chested in the water, and we're just like, see ya. I gasped as I turned around. I was pretty lonely watching you leave like that. I didn't even go in the water. I'm so sorry. I can't get my eyes to focus on him. He was wearing his usual shirt and coat. Here's Byakuya just like undressing him with her eyes. And yet, I feel too embarrassed to look at him. You looked pretty cheerful a second ago. Did something good happen? But I had my back turned to you. Were you like skipping? Well, you were skipping along and humming to yourself. Pretty obvious if you ask me. How should I explain what happened with the handkerchief earlier? I did what you asked. I met an old man. A very nice man picked up my handkerchief. Oh no, he's gonna get the wrong idea. Oh, he's surprised. See? I'm gonna write a letter to him. I took out the paper and envelope from my bag. Well, congratulations. Worked like a charm, didn't it? Oh no. The hesitation. I should have expected him to say that. Not that I was trying to test him, but you're gonna see if he got jealous. I think he did. I think he got a little jealous. No, I was trying to test him. As I thought about how stupid I was to do so, I noticed a flag fluttering in the corner of my eye. Hyri's flag. Oh, get some newspaper or some fortune cookies. Hi. Now, everyone, it's time. I have news on Lady Olympia's search. No! It could only be bad news, this tabloid that you're selling. Are you gonna buy your own article? Great news. It looks like she's fallen in love with Lord Nagusa of the Jade. How wonderful. Huh? Uh-oh. Kurova! No, it's not that. We met a nice older man. Like, grandfather level. Like, not romantic. I knew it! Everyone's been saying it all along! Hey, give me one! I'll buy 3. Now, one at a time. We've printed plenty. So just line up in an orderly fashion. Not to worry, folks. Hyri quickly and expertly sold the newspapers as a crowd began to gather. Hey, I'll take one. No, you're out of the horse's mouth here. Like that's not true. Thank you. That'll be 50 yen. Oh, that's cheap. This is just like one sheet of paper. It really does say that. Love blooms, Nagusa of the Jade and Olympia of the White find romance. Freaking canon, he wrote this. The article was about me, and yet I was standing here reading about it like an outsider. It's like, hey, this is news to me. The people of the Jade are overjoyed and eagerly await the wedding ceremony. Wow, they're getting all ahead of themselves. The wedding ceremony, a public proclamation of marriage that includes the exchange of marriage vows. It is a celebrated event on Tengu Island that marks the union of 2 colors of similar standing. In the case with Byakuya, she's her own color class. Well, what were they hoping with this? That, like, she would feel bad? Like, oh no, you put all this work to make this wedding ceremony. Well, I don't want your work to be put to waste. I guess I'll just get married to this man I don't even like. What? What the? This is a lie! Nothing about this is true in the slightest. As I angrily raised my voice. Oh, hi. Lord... I'm trying to think, like, Lord Sakio? I forgot your name already. You had, like, 2 lines. Hey, Paperboy, I'll take one. Isn't he the person Karoba was speaking with at the hospital? There's no way I would forget his unique appearance. That'll be 50 yen, good sir. Here you are. Thank you very much. Come again. He took the newspaper and quickly turned our way. You are Sakio. Okay. Very nice to meet you, Olympia. My name is Sakio. I am the head doctor at Tenshin Hospital. So Sakio, a member of the Violet. Oh, okay, he's not of the blue. I thought he was blue. I guess that's Violet. And head of the Tenshin Hospital, who wears a metal patch over his eye. He was Karoba's superior when Karoba worked at the hospital, and is still something of a mentor to him. Alright, he's associate. That's why we probably didn't see him in the other route, because he's meant to be more he's meant to be more introduced in Karoba's route instead. Nice to meet you. He's my mentor and former boss. It's not easy doing research at the hospital because they're all so hard-headed. Yeah, they probably bullied him because he's of a lower color class than them. I hope my former student and associate has not been causing you any problems, Olympia. No, not at all. If anything, I've been bothering him. Ha ha ha. Well, Karoba is certainly a nice person. By the way, Olympia, I do not believe you have had a checkup on the hospital since you arrived on Tengu Island. Huh? That's right. Both of us, girl. Avoiding our checkups. You may have heard from Karoba, but there has been an increase in people suffering from Haku recently. That would be a tragedy if, like, the last remaining white just died of Haku. But maybe she's resistant, because it seems like she's... Like, she said as a girl, it was very rare for her to get sick, like, if at all. Like, I think she even said she never got sick. Maybe that's because, like, technically, even though the women of the white are just of the white class, like, they have a lot of genetic diversity, I guess, compared to the other color classes. Because they pick husbands, like, from all the color classes. It doesn't matter what color they are. Like, as long as they're chosen. You are the last of the white bloodline. Very precious indeed. As a doctor, it worries me that you may be at risk of contracting Haku. So please, do stay healthy, and contact me at once if you need anything. Thank you very much for your kindness. Well, he seems nice, but... I mean, some nice people aren't very nice once we get to know them. Now, excuse me. I have a feeling, like, since he used to work with Karoba, like, maybe he lords his rank over him. So is he the one, is he one of the hardheads you mentioned before? He remembered. Well, I won't confirm or deny it, but I will say he's done a lot for me. I wonder if it's alright for me to ask him this. Despite my nervousness, I had to ask. Karoba, I'm sorry if this sounds rude, but why does he have a cover over his eye? It's not just a fashion choice. I mean, some of these characters have weird fashion choices. Because of Haku. Oh, okay. I turned around, but he wasn't there anymore. I guess he personally knows the dangers of it. Haku usually presents in the limbs first, but his appeared on his face. That must have been terrifying, like you watched all your other patients, like, have their limbs degenerated and have it just, like, appear on your face. Like, you just probably think that's a death sentence. He's gone completely blind in his left eye, so he had to replace with an artificial one. An artificial eye? I mumbled the words to myself. Seeing it for the first time, surprising, huh? Well, you'll get used to it. Anyway, let's go see Canon. Oh, wait. Did I tell you to don't... Oh, right, the newspaper. I was like, I mean, we were going to go to Abyssero anyway, but now we have even more reason to go to Abyssero. Alright, sir, we have some words for you. First it was about your brother, and now it's about this paper. I'm sorry. It was in the service of a friend. But you said you wouldn't write lies. This is just a lie. Now you're just trying to set me up, Nagusa. Helping your friend isn't the issue here. You promised me that you would take the utmost care in preserving my name and dignity. I did keep my promise. There's no mention of engagement or intercourse. You're just trying to wiggle around it, aren't you? But you insinuated that there was a romance, which people will think there is an engagement and intercourse. I believe I said this before, but all the ladies on this island fantasize about being with Nagusa. I can understand if the article was about a man from a lower class, but your honor will not be harmed in the least by Nagusa. Stop making excuses! Your article is a complete lie! I only spoke with him for a short time! Why worry then? If you do find a better candidate, I will release an article saying that he was not a suitable match for you. But who's the better candidate? Like, you're not... If we get with Karoba, you're just gonna write slander against Karoba because he's of the black class. Canon. I understand your line of work, but you shouldn't spread false information. But is it really false? For all we know, Olympia could very well fall in love with Nagusa tomorrow. Of course that won't happen. How can you be sure? You did tell me that you haven't found your future mate yet. Now you're gonna have to be like, this man here is my mate. As a friend, I simply want to support him in his relationships. Additionally, for the sake of our young vendors, please help contribute to our sales. I'll give you something to write about, Canon. Nagusa called out to me this morning right there. He asked to become friends with me. I should have just outright refused when I had the chance. I even accepted a gift from him. The vendor was nowhere to be found. I mean, we did refuse him. The game just forced us to grab the rose. But I could sense the people in the plaza sneaking glances at me from behind their newspaper. I'm guessing that the article was already in print before this morning. It was all a plot. Huh? There's no way you could write an article and print all those copies in less than a day. Maybe he was planning to rile up the crowd with the news so you couldn't refuse Nagusa's hand. Then again, it's entirely possible it was simply fabricated to sell copies. Those guys in the orange are an entrepreneurial bunch. What? My shoulders slumped dejectedly as I stared at the bench I was sitting on this morning. Maybe I can have him print an article about me splitting up with Nagusa. I mean, but you were never together. So you're telling me that you have no intention of marrying him? Oh. Does that make you happy? Or what should I say? My neck was prickling with heat. I avoided looking directly at Karoba. Well, just find a good mate, will ya? You know I told you about someone picking up my handkerchief, right? Ah, that's right. Love at first sight. He must have been quite a man. Oh, yes. He was very kind and charming. Good to hear. And make sure to write a letter that'll make him swoon. No, you gotta clarify. You gotta clarify he was just an old man. that you don't see that way. Well, I should head back. No! His white lab coat swayed quietly in the darkness. His back slowly faded into the dark. Don't leave Byakuya alone here at night. He didn't turn around. Maybe he probably has feelings though. He feels jealous. What in the world did I say? I was hoping he'd say something more to me. A letter to make him swoon. Write him a letter. Address it to Karoba. That'd be awkward. It's like Akaza is just reading it. It's like, I opened my bag and looked at the envelope inside. I guess what I do doesn't interest you. Maybe it's useless to test your interest in me. Are you playing games? A painful loneliness came over me. I lacked common sense, and I had never fallen in love before. So I hoped what I was thinking was a mistake. That I wasn't in love with him. Mint orange potion, what? Okay, interesting flavor, I guess. Alright, well, we're still in the early stages of the romance. They at least kind of realize that they like each other. They're getting jealous if they're hanging out with other people. But they just haven't, they're not honest with the feeling. They haven't told each other yet. Alright. Well, I guess we'll end things off here. Very, very warm in here. Very thirsty. I ate a little bit too much salty food today, so I'm just like trying to chug like 4 things of water. Not that many, like my bladder would burst, but it's like I just feel very thirsty while talking. Alright, anywho, I do want to keep going, but I have to take a little break here. We'll continue Karoba's route in the next episode. Bye-bye.